Hi guys, happy new year once again. Welcome to Paris. We're still in Paris right here. We celebrated the new year here, and it's been a very lovely experience for us. Obviously it's not my first time of coming to France or to Paris, but this is the first time I'm actually witnessing the new year at the Eiffel Tower. It was really epic yesterday. So I want to congratulate every one of you out there who is saying 2018. It's not by our power, it's not by our mind, but it's by the grace of God. So first of all, let me congratulate you and thank God for your life, that you are well, you are alive, and you are healthy. So a big congratulations to you. Just a quick one that I want to put out there, because obviously as the year is winding down, a lot of us will reflect on our lives and the year so far, what we've done or what we haven't done in our to-do list, and then generally try to make adjustments and amendments for the new year, which we generally call New Year resolutions. But for me personally, I find that most times we make these resolutions and it's the same thing over and over again that we make, and sometimes we just make them just to fulfill our righteousness, and by February or March people have forgotten all about resolutions and they've gone about doing the same things that they previously do. So I'm just going to talk about New Year resolution, but it's New Year but the same old resolution. So it's New Year, old resolutions. And the thing I want to talk about today is just generally to encourage people, because like I said, in the new year people generally make a lot of resolutions about how they want their life to go, plans that they have for themselves in their personal life as well as their professional lives. So I just want to encourage you out there, if you're watching me today, to really believe in yourself, because there are a few reasons why people don't succeed in making plans. It's not about just doing the same thing over and over again, because what I find about life is that it's only a foolish person that will keep doing the same thing over and over again and you expect different results. It's not possible. So you have to really make adjustments, to sit down and plan, to know what you want to do. And the first thing why people don't succeed in their New Year's resolutions or plans that they have for the new year is generally about self-doubt. When you have doubts about your own abilities, you don't believe in yourself. It's a way that limits you, because it means that if you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you. So the first thing about it is that you need to have very strong, like a kind of religious belief, like a kind of spiritual and very strong belief that people have about something, that they are 100% sure that, you know, whatever they are going to do is going to succeed. So that's one of the first things in making any resolution or any plans about life. You need to absolutely believe in yourself, knowing that this thing I want to do it this year and I believe that I will succeed. Then with that you go about, you know, making your plans and executing your plans over the period of the year. If the thing about what I find personally is that the enemy uses fear and self-doubt to hold us down, because he will keep whispering in your ear, are you sure you can do that? Are you sure you can do that? Is this what you really want to do? And if you listen to those kind of thoughts that come in, which I believe come from the devil, then you're not going to be able to make any adjustment. You're not going to make any changes in your life. You're not going to be able to succeed in any of your resolutions that you are making. So I just want to encourage you out there, if you're watching me today, please have belief in yourself, believe in your abilities, believe in, you know, your God-given ability, what God has given you inside, that you have what it takes to succeed. Have faith in yourself, even if any other person doubts you. That's the thing about life, because people will always doubt you, and sometimes we wait for people to validate us, we wait for people to encourage us, we wait for people to tell us, oh, you can or you cannot do this. But the thing about validation is that if you wait for people to always tell you what you can or you cannot do, then you probably not going to end up doing anything. But when you have a very strong belief on the inside that you are capable, that you have the ability, that you have the capability and the wisdom to be able to succeed, then you are already halfway there. There's a story I read about Disney when he was alive, and the dream he had for Disney World. Is a very encouraging and motivating story that everybody should hear. He had a vision about Disney. He had a big vision about TV, Disney TV. He had a vision about Disneyland and all that. When it started, people were laughing at him. They were mocking him and saying, what's this man all about? Why is he talking about, you know, this character that nobody's ever going to buy into? But he already saw it. He knew it from his mind. He had a picture in his mind what Disney was going to be. And today, Disney, I mean, the man has been dead for a long time, but today he's still one of the fastest selling both television, both holiday tourist attraction all over the world just because of one man's belief in their own ability. So I encourage you to have belief in your own ability, believe in yourself and what you can do. Second one that people always, what limits people is about opinion, other people's opinion. The thing about life is that people will always say things, and most times, unfortunately, it's not going to be always positive things that you will say about you. So when you believe too much on what people will say, oh, what would they say if I go and start singing? Now, what would they say? If I go back to school at this age, what would they say? Am I not too old? If I do this, do that, people will always say. So who cares? Who cares? The only person's opinion, as far as I'm concerned, that matters about you is you, because it's your own life. You are the driver of your own destiny. So you need to just put that aside and forget about what people are going to say, and just believe in yourself and knowing that this is what I want to do. I don't care if people are going to laugh at me. If it's dance I want to dance, I'm going to learn how to dance and I will dance. If they're going to laugh at me, initially they would laugh at you. People will look at you and say, what are they doing? But by the time, you know, that you go through all the processes and you arrive at your destination and you're well known and you're successful, then they'll begin to say, ah, we knew him, we knew her when we started, when we were in school together. You know, people like success stories, but for every success story there is a beginning. You know, nobody just wakes up one day and they've made it. Nobody just wakes up one day and they blow in let me use Nigerian language there, you know, except you're doing some kind of dodgy business or something. It's always a process. So don't focus too much about what people will say or their opinion about you. When you believe in something about your own abilities and you have this resolution or this plan that you want about your life, just go ahead and do it. I always say to myself, what's the worst that can happen? That's why I used to encourage myself. If I want to do anything, like when I wanted to go back to college a few years ago, and I wanted to go back to college, I mean, there were so many things that were negative. I think my sister and I were talking about it this morning, about so many things that could have discouraged me. I could have said, let me just stay jare. Why do I want to go back to college at this age? When I already have a degree from Nigeria, there's no need, jare. Let me just be doing this work and be collecting this minimum wage. That is the devil that is talking. Trust me, that's the devil that is talking. Because as long as you continue to think like that, then you're limiting yourself. Because I always say, what's the worst that can happen? So if you want to go to school, for instance, you say, what's the worst that can happen? Pata, I will fail. Then I'll try again. But chances are, once you say that, what's the worst that can happen, you're not going to fail. You're going to succeed. So I encourage you, go out there, go and take that form, register for that school that you want to go to, start that business that you want to start, whatever it is that you want to do for 2018. Make sure that people's opinion does not distract you from it. Don't worry about opposition. Opposition will always come. You know, that's life. Life is a battle. You know, there's a song in my church that we sing that it says awaja ninu. It means that we come to fight in this world, that this world is a battle. As long as you're alive, you're going to be facing one battle or the other, from when you are a child to when you are old and great. So it's about, you know, pushing those battles, those boundaries, and fighting your way through every stage in life that you get to. So forget about opposition, especially if you live in this our Obodo. We know the kind of oppositions that we have. There's discrimination out there. People might not give you a job, or they might look down on you, or they might not, you know, feel that field that you want to go into, that you're qualified. Maybe there are not many black people there, so that can generate some fear and anxiety, and you say, it's only white people that are doing this. Can I do this? Yes, of course you can do it. There's nothing that's impossible. Impossible in itself, it's not. Just write it off your dictionary in 2018 and believe that whatever opposition that you may have, it's opportunity, it's a learning stone. And don't be afraid of failure. That's another thing. Some people are so afraid to fail that they don't even start. The way I see it, I mean, from other people's life that I watch, because I always allow people to mentor me from afar, people who don't even know me. I just watch their life. I see how they do things, mistakes that they make, how they learn from it. Because somebody said that the only person who is absolutely a failure is a person that has never learned anything, that have never started. Or if you fail or you fall and you cannot pick yourself up, failure is part of the process. So be prepared for it. You're going to fail, but it's not the end. It's the learning process. You learn from it and then you move on. So don't worry about opposition. Just go ahead and do that which you want to do in this 2018. Last one I'm going to talk about is the wrong company. That one is very, very, it's important, because the company that you keep says a lot about who you are or where you are going to go. The popular saying is that show me your friend, I'll tell you whom you are. If you see someone and you see the kind of company that they keep, the friends that they have, and the kind of people that they generally hang out with, you just know. It tells you a lot about who that person is going to be. You just generally know what kind of lifestyle they have, or the journey of their life, if they are going somewhere, if they are not going anywhere, the kind of talk they will talk, the kind of places they will go to. So if you are in the company where people don't aspire for anything, they are just okay where they are, they don't want anything, they are comfortable, they are in their comfort zone, and if anybody wants to try anything, they will say, are you doing this? They will talk you down, they will not encourage you, they will not motivate you. You are probably in the wrong company. If you are surrounded by friends who are not going anywhere, what I mean by anywhere is that they have no ambition at all. So they've been in this Obodo for ages. All they want to do is to do that minimum wage job. All they want to do is do care and support work. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing care and support work. It's a starting point, but it shouldn't be your destination. So if you're doing a job like that you know that there's no progression in it, because the way I look at things is that I look at any career that I want to go into, any job that I want to go into, and then I look, is there a career path there? Can you progress from where you are? Are there opportunities for progression, or you're just going to remain in the same job? Maybe there's an increment once in a year or thereabout, and then you remain, and then you'll be counting the hours. If you've been in Obodo for a number of years and you are still doing a job whereby you are counting hours, then you are probably not making much progress yet. So you need to sit down now in this new year 2018 and think, okay, I've been doing this job now for a while. What can I do? This is my interest. This is the area I want to go. Do I need to learn new skills? Do I need to go back to school? Do I need to, develop one or two things about me? Do I need to read more books? Do I need to take some time off social media? Because that's another one that we know that it steals people's destiny, because you just sit down there, as long as you do those hours and you come back and you are there, year in, year out. Like I said, if you do the same thing, you definitely get the same results. So check the company that you keep in this 2018. Surround yourself with people that will encourage you, that will motivate you, people that will inspire you. Those are the kind of people you should surround yourself with. Don't surround yourself with people who are going nowhere. It's not going to help you. If you really, you are ambitious as I am, because everybody that knows me knows how fiercely ambitious I am, it's good, because everybody wants good things in life, and the only way you can get it is to work hard at it. It's not going to fall on you, especially if you live this in our Obodo, whether in Canada, in America, anywhere in Europe that you live, you've got to work for it. But what I'm trying to just say in this video about resolutions, New Year resolutions or old resolutions, New Year, is that don't limit yourself. Don't allow fear, procrastination to limit you. Check the company that you keep. Make sure that you are actively working at your goals, and you know where you are going to. You know your destination in mind. Even though you're on the journey, but you know you're going somewhere. So at least you know that, okay, I might not be there yet, but I'm on the right path. So if you need to go back to school, please do. If you need to go and learn some skills to start that business that you want to start, please do. Whatever it is that is your plan, your desire. If you don't know what you want to do, if you need to talk to people who can tap into what you have in you, that innate ability that you have in you that you don't even know that you have, then definitely talk to the right people. But what I don't want anyone that I'm associated with or anyone that I know to do is to be just complacent and, just chilled and relaxed with life because if you are stagnant, then you begin to stink. That's life. You cannot be stagnant. You need to keep moving and pushing forward. Age is not an excuse. Don't say I'm too old. At my age, how am I going to do this again? That's not an excuse at all. So keep pushing, keep going, and I hope that in this 2018 you're going to achieve all your heart desires as you press forward and you work hard and you back it up with prayers and thanksgiving that God is going to take all of us to our destination. Thank you. It's been your girl Bridget Tekpo. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're still here in France, just popping out now with the kids to go and see some sights and sound. We'll be shooting more videos. Please subscribe, follow, and like and share with your friends. Thank you very much for being with me, and I pray again for you that 2018 will be a glorious and magnificent year for you by the grace of God. Bye bye.